President Donald Trump pays a visit to McAllen on Thursday to discuss and secure funding for the border wall. As the partial government shutdown continues, President Trump is asking for $5.7 billion to fund the border wall. We spoke with Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick in regards to the crisis along the border. This is what he had to say.
The crime, the drugs, and the economic cost to our education and healthcare system, and then the humanitarian crisis of the people who die coming across the border because we don't have a legal immigration system to allow them to come in. This is a real crisis, and the
Lieutenant Governor Patrick says about 300,000 immigrants were apprehended in the state of Texas, with half of those numbers being between Bronzeville and Falcon Lake. Hundreds of protesters gathered around McCreary Aviation for the arrival of Air Force One. UTRGVRadio spoke with the community organizer for the Hidalgo County, Amanda Salas, who is against the building of the border wall.
We are absolutely not in favor of a wall. We know that it's not only going to ruin our ecosystem and the environment down there, but we know it's also an attack on our culture, and it's a division between our sister country down south that we have excellent relationships with. He's portraying the border as a very unsafe place, but as we all know, we've grown up down here. This is not a war zone. Our home is not a war zone.
On the other end, Trump supporter Mayra Hinojosa Cantu says the need for this border is necessary.
It's something that if you build a wall, it creates funnels so that the traffic can be directed in one direction. So we're trying to find the bundles of drugs that are coming across, the pedophiles, the cop killers. To me, it's a tool that will be productive for our Border Patrol agents to complete their job.
Lieutenant Governor Patrick also mentions that 54.5 miles of border fence is waiting to be installed. However, 128 miles of the border fence is still needed to secure the Rio Grande Valley area. This was Hannah Lopez for UTRGV Radio News.